Welcome to the Daily Dish with New York Times bestselling author Leanne Ely. Putting vibrancy back into your everyday life and feeding your heart, mind, body, and soul. Join us every day at 1 p.m. Eastern for Motivational Monday, Tuesday's Tip, Wise Woman's Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Food Fight Friday, and of course Q&A, where no question is off limits, and Soulful Saturday. Here is your host, Leanne Ely, and the Daily Dish.
It is Thursday, lovelies, and there's my girl Jocelyn. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, the dog is howling. Do you hear him? He's going to have to just hold on for a while. Anyway, welcome. So glad to have you here, Andrea, Mary Ann. Good to see you. We have things to do. You've seen my puppy videos. I just put a puppy video up. Puppies. So he's probably going to be howling for about a half hour. I knew Mark's timing was wrong. At least he's in his kennel. Anyway, how's everyone doing? It's Thirsty Thursday. Are you thirsty? Are you ready for this? I know I am. Today's quote, hey, Kathy, hey, Carla, Jackie, when your clarity meets your conviction and you apply action to the equation, the world transforms before your eyes. Have you noticed that to be true? Do you hear it? Can you hear my puppy? Let me know if you can. Wow, is he loud? And I've got all the doors shut. We have all kinds of things going on. I'm going to get through everything, and don't forget tomorrow is Q&A. It is Q&A. I don't know if we have a ton of questions already. I'll give you a chance to send them in to support@savingdinner.com and say question for Leanne on Friday in the subject line, because if you don't do it today, you're going to have to wait another week. Okay? And don't forget to Get Lean CLA. That is our supplement of the week. I love this stuff. It's amazing what it does for your belly fat and for your thigh fat. There's been research to tell you all about that. And that's why we have it in the shop. I religiously take this every single day. Check it out. Go to savingdinner.com/show. You're not only going to get this lovely supplement for the supplement of the week, but you are also going to get one more thing. Are you ready for this? You can hear him, right? You're also going to get the Body Clutter 2019 update, which takes a 2015 book and updates the nutrition information. And you're going to get our food journal. That's just it's exclusively ours. It's all digital. You'll get the downloads right away when you order. So take advantage of that. savingdinner.com/show. And of course, we would be amiss to not tell you about how to set up your environment. You've heard me talk about this in detail, because your environment is either set up for success, for your success and the road and the journey that you want to take. There he goes. Or it's not. So this is what you need to do. You need a mindful mug, because the mindful mug is going to help you to be mindful with your meals. You can find out all about it and how to get one free at savingdinner.com/mug. Okay, you can do that one. And you're going to want a quote deck, because I surround myself with quotes. And those that I know that do the same thing, it's subliminal messaging for you, because it sits there all day long on this little quote stand. Isn't that so cute? And then this is my favorite one right now. This is my quote of the week, let's say. Be careful of the words you speak. They become the house you live in. Boop, boop. And it goes right on your stand. Look, and I'll show you. And then it's sitting there looking at me all day long, telling me this message. Because even if I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to read my quote right now, you look at it and there is messaging going in there. It's amazing. Lincoln's love songs, right, Carla? Oh, we're just going to he's a good boy. He's going to be okay. And he's just going to have to grin and bear it. I think he might settle for a minute, but he's getting done with his nap. You know how puppies are. They nap all the time. Yes. Anyway, that's what we have. And Full Bloom, of course. We have so many people coming to Full Bloom. I'm thrilled and excited. Putting together the agenda now. It is going to be amazing. And it is 23 days away. It is time to go get your ticket. Or we have a couple of people who are buying tickets and buying scholarships too for others who can't afford it. Isn't that neat? or buying something, bringing their BFFs with you, singing the song of his people, says Anna. Yeah, you guys, it's on fire. There's nothing I can do about it. That's savingdinner.com/bloom for all the details. Okay? All the details. Come on down. You're going to want that. You can hear him. Oh gosh, that's so funny. Also, we've got a pop-up boutique with all of our full bloom merchandise. It's fire, y'all. It's fire. We're all ordering things. Wait till you see the flip-flops. I am enough on the flip-flops. I mean, the flip-flops have just killed me. I love it. But check that out at savingdinner.com/pop, P-O-P. Super easy. And that is all the merchandise that we have. Sweatshirts, water bottles, everything. I mean, just like really cool and cool, like 3 different types of mugs, because, you know, who says a mindful mug can't be a full bloom mug as well? Yeah, Carla saw the boutique. I know, I saw that you saw it, Carla. I was like, yeah, there's my girl, Carla. I love it. So today we are going to go all about, look at, he's already quieted down. Oh, let's not hold our breaths. We're going to talk about strength training because, you know, I have been all about the strength training, and I'm getting really incredible results with only losing 3 pounds, but losing a bazillion inches, because you lose the fat and you gain on the muscle, because 5 pounds of muscle is going to take up less volume than 5 pounds of fat. You know, you always hear this, muscle weighs more than fat. No, it doesn't. It weighs the same. 5 pounds of fat is 5 pounds of muscle, but you've got this amount of muscle versus this amount of fat. So you can see which takes up less space. So you're burning fat and gaining muscle. I want that because that's what protects our bones as older women. And it's also something that, you know, being strong is a superpower, strength. So today I want to talk about our beliefs, because that's what we're doing this week. It's all about the beliefs. Jocelyn loves the boutique. I saw that, Jocelyn. Me too. You and I are in there going shopping. It's so much fun. But so this is the thing that I'm looking at, is that strength training isn't just for your biceps though. Strength training isn't just about squats or whatever. Strength training is also inside, because this is belief week. It's about your beliefs, because your beliefs are everything. Your beliefs are the things that are going to take you to the places that you want to go, because you believe in something, right? We all have something. So we need to, if we're going to build that muscle and that strength, then we need to put our beliefs, the good ones, the operative ones that help us to move forward in our lives, we need to put that on repeat, because it's not just one and done. It's on repeat. It's a daily thing. It's a daily thing. Corla said she missed her first quarter goal by 6 pounds. That's okay. 2 pounds a week. You can do it, Corliss. I'm proud of you, by the way. Hey, Amy, glad you're here. Noreen's here too. Good to see you. All of our girls are here today. Good to see you all. Noreen wants that too. I do too, Noreen. So what is it that we're going to do? If we want to precisely build a vibrant life, then we need to precisely strength train the things, the beliefs that are going to help us to create that, right? It's that simple. So one of the things that I have found for me personally is, and I say this is one of my greatest strengths, but maybe it's also my superpower, because I believe we all have superpowers, and that is I just don't quit. As a matter of fact, that's one of my quotes that's in the quote deck. You can find that at savingdinner.com/quote. I forgot to tell you where to find those. And they're flying out the door, so don't delay on that. If you want one, get one, because they're going to be gone, and when they're gone, that's it. But one of my quotes is grit, not quit. Grit is a type of tenacity that hangs on. It hangs on. It's like a piranha. It's like a pit bull. It's just like on, and that's it. It's on. I don't quit. I don't quit on myself. I don't quit on others. I don't quit. I believe. Believe. So that's why I say it's my superpower. And I wrote this little sentence out. I said, I have tenacity for breakfast, perseverance for lunch, and consistency for dinner, because I was skipping a lot of dinner last year. And so this year, consistency has been my word of the year, and it's made such a difference. But you know what? I sprinkle the whole thing with some dessert with grit. And grit is that consistency, that holding on that doesn't allow for quitting. And when we don't allow for quitting, then we find a new way, like Diana and I had. It's not just a matter of not being able to find it. It's a matter of being able to find the right way for you. That's why I always say that it's custom. We have to customize these things for ourselves. Hey there, Eileen and Sammy. Jama's in the house. Lucy, good to see you. Eileen, just sorry about the doggy noise. He's not going to settle. So, but this is how new neural pathways are made. With that kind of grit, we get to rewrite our neural pathways in our brains so that these habits become easier. But it's all based on belief. And without those beliefs supporting us along the way, we quit on ourselves. We quit too easily. We give up. We don't think we have what it takes to do it. So that's why I say it always spins back to where your beliefs are. Always springs back. So we've got to look at those. And when we get these beliefs in place, we create them in our minds. We create them. Now that they're created, though, we have to strengthen them. And it's a daily thing. Strengthen, strengthen, strengthen. It's daily. Biceps aren't made at one time in the gym. Biceps are made on repeat. When you keep doing it and doing it and doing it, you show up, you show up, you show up. And when you show up for yourself and you repeat the same thing, those beliefs get mighty strong. They get very strong. They are unwavering. You might find yourself sometimes saying, oh, I just don't know if I can do it, but you do it anyway. And you find out, boy, I'm a lot stronger than I think. Has that ever happened to you? I just think it's the most incredible thing in the world. So today I was watching, I was getting ready for the show today, and Marla, the Fly Lady, had Q&A day. And now he's howling. And somebody in the comments said, I call myself the maid. And I thought that was so off-putting and just whatever. And I piped in right away. And I said, I call myself blessed. Because every time I clean something, I think about how privileged I am to clean my own floors, to shine my own sink. So perspective is one thing, but belief system puts you on track to develop the thing that you want. Now, how long is it going to be? How long do you want to be called a maid? Is it drudgery or is it privilege? And those are the things that we need to look at. And that's why being positive and optimistic about everything is so important. So how then do we get to this place of being able to strengthen a powerful decision like this, a powerful belief, of especially belief in ourselves, so that we don't quit? Okay? Well, first of all, once we've set that intention, it really is an intention. It's a decision. It's a choice that we make, and we choose instead to do that. My perspective is going to be one of being a blessed woman, for example. My perspective is going to be one that there's a journey ahead of me, but I can lose 100 pounds. The journey, the perspective is going to be whatever it is, I can do it. And I'm going to strengthen myself on a daily basis so that this becomes true, because I have grit, not quit. I don't care if you can't do one push-up. I will tell you, if you keep trying, you will be able to do one push-up. I don't care if it's, you go to the store and you're just sitting there like grappling with yourself over the Oreos. You will not die leaving that store, leaving those Oreos on the shelf. They are not going to jump into your cart. They will not, when you say things, look, they just jumped into the cart and stuff. Yeah, haha, funny. But what are we doing? We are not strengthening our resolve to eat differently. We're just playing with a bunch of semantics so that we can give ourselves a slide. And it doesn't build what it is that we want, right? So how do we do it? How do we build this? How do we build this belief muscle that I can do what I want to do? How do you become your biggest fan? And you need to do this, because when I'm telling you about this whole grit thing and about having tenacity for breakfast and perseverance for lunch and all of that, I chose that. It didn't show up at my door. I chose that. I can quit or I can do this. And, I would do things like, if I quit, I'm going to become I'll end up living under a bridge or something. Obviously not. But I do things like that just to give myself this black and white dichotomy between it's this or that. And I do that because it plays tricks with my mind, and it makes me pursue my goal that much stronger. So number one is you got to be a goal setter, right? You got to be a goal setter. Setting goals is not a dirty word. Setting goals isn't for everyone else. Setting goals means that you care about the trajectory of your life and where you're going. You're not just going to willy-nilly wing it, shoot from the hip. We've done enough of that. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to instead set a goal and create the journey for yourself. Because when you set a goal, there are steps to get there. And now you've created a journey. And now you've got something every single day to exercise and to get stronger. See how that works? And it's fun, especially when you get to, do you see what Corliss said? I'm 6 pounds shy of a goal, but she set a goal. She set a goal and not make it. Did you hear me putting her down or anything? Of course not. We're congratulating her. And this is the whole thing. Because you know what it is? It isn't about it's not about making every single goal. It's about aiming for it. The journey is the prize, more so than even getting there. Hey, Angie, good to see you. Number 2 is find your passion, right? Find a passion in what you're doing. So maybe it's not cooking, but maybe you just say, you know what? I have the privilege thing again. I'm not a cook. How about I'm not a cook? Blah, blah, blah. How about I am a budding cook? I know how to cook healthy food because I have shown you over and over for 20 years that eating healthy doesn't mean cardboard chicken and icky, gross steamed vegetables. It can mean sauteed vegetables. It can mean garlic. It can mean garlic lime chicken. It keeps everything in perspective, doesn't it? And it keeps you on fire for following through on what it is. Because I'll tell you what, your strength, if you're looking at fitness as an overall goal, like one of the 85% of it's in the kitchen. That's where your strength comes from. And then you shape your body with your exercise and rev your metabolism and lift the weights to become stronger. All of that. Number 3 is be a helper. Did you know that? When you set out to help someone else, you learn something and you set out to help somebody else, you're firing up all of those feel-good hormones in you. And it's reinforcing that what you're doing is the right thing and you're helping somebody else. You get to help somebody else up. And as you're helping somebody else up, somebody else is getting ready to help you up to your next level. Because we're always leveling up. And this is what fires up our optimism in our lives and helps us to see and to become stronger and stronger. Be a helper. Be a helper and watch how your life changes. You can see this in the Hot Melt Sprint group. Watch people help each other and they become stronger. They become more determined. They become more optimistic. Their perspective changes. And that's because of being a helper every single day. He is cute, Trisha. He is cute, but he's absolutely done with his kennel. I'll get him in a minute. Number 4, keep good company. If you've ever been around people, I see this all the time. I'm in a couple of fasting groups and, a woman, somebody will come on and say, my doctor says, or a friend says, or whatever it is, these people are saying things so much and bother these people so much and throw them off their journey so much that they're posting about it on a social media platform, that they're upset, they said something and all of that. And my whole thing to that is stop right now. Stop, drop, and roll. Because when you make a decision to allow somebody else to affect what it is that you're doing, and what does Eleanor Roosevelt say? No one can make you feel bad without your permission. That includes doctors, by the way. And remember, we're not trees. We don't have to stay where we are. We can always change things. And sometimes it's necessary because strong and perseverance and staying committed and having grit and believing in yourself means that you've got a whole posse of people. Everyone's on your team. Your community, your friends, your relatives, your doctor, everyone's on your team. And if not, and if you have somebody, even a spouse who decides not to, then you know what you say to your spouse. This is an important thing for me. This is what it is. And I'm going to give you some words that you can say to me to keep supporting me. I mean, loving, sweet, but not taking any of it. Remember, when we use our voice, we're using our strength. Amen? Oh my word, that dog. Number 5, can I just say it again? And this is the last one. Aren't you glad it's a short show? I am. That puppy is going crazy. It's grit, not quit. This is the only time in my life ever that you're going to hear me say, I want you as obstinate and stubborn as you can possibly be about your goals, about your belief in your system, your belief in yourself, about you. You have the ability to do this. Should you decide that that's your decision for yourself, it just takes a daily effort to strengthen those beliefs. Strengthen, strengthen, strengthen. That's all. Look at you, Heather. What a sweetheart. Heather's doing a scholarship for someone. So sweet. Diane says Lincoln doesn't bother me at all. Oh, he's bugging me. I feel bad right now. I feel like a bad mom. But I want your doggedness on being strong to connect with your body, heart, mind, and soul. It's all right here, right? And it's in your heart. It's on your body. It's in your resolve. It's on the ability for you to say, I might not figure out how to do it exactly right this time around, but I'm not quitting on myself, ever. Because when you don't quit on yourself, guess what? The whole universe lines up to say, okay, how can we support her? Because now you've just clicked on the reticular activating system, and all of those people are going to line up and they're going to say, how can I support you? Watch. Double dog dare you. Double Lincoln dog dare you. This is exactly the thing that you need in order to get to the next place that you want to go. An unwavering belief in yourself. And if you say to me, I don't have that, then acquire it. Choose it. Decide for it. And then do these things on repeat daily. And line yourself up with the women in this group, in the Hot Melt Sprint group. It's our other smaller group right here on Facebook that will be there for you to say, you've got this, girl. You've got this. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Okay, he had a little break. That's all I have for you today. It's just very, very simple, because if there's one thing that I can do, one tiny thing that I can do, I'm going to plant that seed of belief in yourself, because that's what it's all about. When you believe in yourself and when you know and recognize that you are enough just the way you are, you've got a ways to go. Who cares? The journey is what it's about. But you are enough right now today. And if you don't believe me, check us out and come to Full Bloom. It's Saturday, April 24th. I have a seat for you. I want you there. Go check out all the details. If it resonates with you, this is for you. And it's an all-day thing. And I will tell you, any of these women who've got lots of women who've been there before, they're going to tell you that it can be a life-changing affair. And check out the boutique for sure. SavingDinner.com/bloom. And go check out the boutique, SavingDinner.com/pop. You want all the things. I'm getting the hoodie. So cute. Getting the hoodie. Gotta have it. That's what I'm going to wear on Saturday, the 24th. Eileen, I know you're all signed up. I'm so glad. You are enough, and you've got all the strength that you need. It's right here inside of you. Love you guys. Appreciate the privilege of sharing with you today. You have a great day. Peace be with you.
Thanks for watching. You can find us on YouTube on the Saving Dinner channel or on the Saving Dinner Facebook page. Check back daily for new episodes, Monday to Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. If you missed the live show, you can watch the replay. Until next time, pinkies up.